is everyone doing today? Thank you for coming back to my channel once again. And we are almost at that time of the year when we are celebrating power, brightness, light against the evil, darkness. We are celebrating the festive season of this year. So in this tutorial, I'll be teaching about how you can self-makeup on yourself during this festive outings. So I am from Calcutta, West Bengal, which is in India, and we celebrate our biggest festival, that is DurgaPuja, which means lots of happiness, celebrating with family, eating, pandal hopping, wearing new clothes, and of course, after wearing new clothes, doing makeup on that. So I have chose Sashti, that is the 6th day of DurgaPuja, for today's tutorial, and I have already wear a beautiful floral dress, perfect for outing with friends, both in the daytime and in the night time. So in India especially, this is very hot right now, as I've heard from my families in India. So you want to keep it very light, you want to wear a very comfortable dress, so go ahead. And this makeup is perfectly appropriate for them who is going to have a no makeup look. So stay tuned with me. And before that, what are you waiting for? Go and wash your face with a good face wash and moisturize your skin. Then come back. Welcome back. So for a no makeup look, first you need to prep your skin, that you have done already. And then before we begin, I'm going to use a setting spray to make my makeup sweat proof and lock my makeup throughout the day so that I can do lots of pandal hopping. I'm going to wait for a few minutes, and then I am going to use this palette for my color corrector. So I have a tip for no makeup look, which I usually prefer to do. I usually use my finger, my hand, which is the easiest way to blend, and it's also very quick and it blends almost most of the area. Okay, so I'm using the shades, I don't remember the shade that is two shade darker than my skin tone as my corrector. Now another tip for no makeup look that I like to follow is that to use sheer cover foundation, and to do everything before applying the foundation. Okay, so I'm going to show that. Take a small puff, blend it. Let me come a little closer. Blend it. So in the no makeup look, my skin is not having that much redness though, and I will not use any green corrector for no makeup look, because I want to look like I'm not wearing a makeup at all, but with a little bit of makeup. So for setting this under eye, I'm using my compact powder from Estee Lauder in the shade Tawi. So which is not exactly my shade. It is having a yellow undertone, but this is okay. It is closer to my skin shade. Now after this, wait a little bit, and then I will use my favorite setting powder, translucent powder. This is from Bobbi Brown. This is really lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on you, and you will not at all feel cakey. Trust me. Okay, so after this I'll be using a Glow Lock Primer. It's from L'Oreal. It's in the shade 130. This is an illuminating primer. So take very little and goes very slowly. Just dab it. Take some more for the left hand side. You're going to cover everything, and take some more for your forehead. Don't use too much of product. This doesn't look good, okay? Using too much of product doesn't look good. Alright. So I have applied over my under eyes. As you can see, I have applied over my under eye. Now I will let it dry for a few seconds. You can go ahead and apply a spray, the setting spray again. It will give you that extra glow. Now for no makeup look, as I said, everything is going under the foundation. So this is the contour stick from Wet n Wild. This is a very pocket friendly contour stick. Do contour everywhere you like to. Now take a puff, blend it. Take a dry puff, okay? You can also use a brush, but since I'll be using a foundation on the top, so it is going to blend everything gradually. So doing this step before applying a foundation actually gives you a natural finish with all your natural contour shadows, your natural blush, your natural skin, highlighter. Now I will be using Spirit's Coral shade number 2 as my blush. This is a beautiful jelly blush, and this is highly pigmented. I'm not sure how you can see this. So this particular thing is in a shade of orange. Now I'm going to mix this with a beautiful pink, poppy pink shade. Again, the same texture. Yes, you can apply some on your nose as well if you want that, sun-kissed skin, which I really like. And now use the same puff. Yeah, you heard it correct. Use the same puff and blend it. Don't worry if it's not blendable properly, okay? Because this is going to be under your foundation. Now for the foundation, I'm using True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup, and the shade is Light Ivory. Again, I love to take my foundation on my hand first, and then with the fingertip I will go slowly, okay? This is not a full coverage foundation, which is absolutely appropriate for this look. And if you have remaining, you can apply it on your neck. Same puff. You heard it correct again. Same puff. Try to cover the entire area. In the camera, you can see that everything is gone. But trust me, in real light, you can see all the shadows. You can even still see here, I'm having a natural shadow of contour, which is right here, and a natural pinky blush. So in this step, I usually don't apply highlighter before the foundation, since I have already applied an illuminating primer as the primer base. And this foundation itself is very much illuminating. Don't forget your ears, they need foundation too to match with the skin tone that your face is having. Now for this no makeup look, I will only be using setting spray and nothing else, not the powder. The powder was only for the under eye, okay? As much as you can, set it down. Okay, now you can see the real glow. So yes, you are almost done with the no makeup look. Now the contour, the highlighting and the glowy blush is left. For highlighting, I'll be using my Morphe Filter Effect Concealer in the shade Warm, which is rightly going under my eyes and this portion where I will be baking. Yes, you are done. Now take the small puff. If you have only one puff, use that puff, the back side of the puff. That's okay if you have one puff. Don't panic and don't try to go and buy a new one instead of buying a new cloth. You can buy it later. I'm sure you can see a natural pinky glow here, and a natural shade of contour here. If you have oily skin, you can use a powder, a setting powder or a translucent powder and a pink powder under your eyes to brighten up a little bit. But if the skin is normal or dry skin, as like mine, don't go with a powder for no makeup look. Okay, so yes, this is almost done. Now use your contour stick again, but go very low wherever you want to contour again. I don't want to contour my nose again, so I'll be using the areas where I want to highlight a little more. I am actually using the same puff, as you can see. And this is with the residue in my puff. I'm doing it. The puff has some residue, you can see. And of course, for blush, I'll be using this coral shade again, but make sure these are really pigmented. Not this one. This one is an orange, little orangey tone. I have already used it under. This packaging is really confusing, so I'm going to use the pinky one. Very little, okay? If you want it to be on the nose. Now take the smaller puff, the back of the puff. Try to drag it. You can also blend with the fingertip as I am blending it first, then you can use this puff. You can see how natural my skin is looking, right? My skin is looking very, very natural. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it again. Yes, that's the true ingredient for your no makeup look. Fan yourself. Fan yourself. Yes. So now for my eye, I'm going to do my eyebrows first. It's already shaped. You can see. I will not use any color today, and instead of that, I'm just combing my eyebrows. If you have something on your face like this, after applying, don't worry, use the puff and slightly dab it, okay? It's done. I'm using the same brush on my eyelid. It is looking very pretty. And I'll use my fingertip to blend it very quickly. These are really highly pigmented. Again, this contour stick above it, finger, blend it so that it gives you a natural finish. You are almost done. I'll be using MAC highlighter. To highlight the face for a no makeup look with my finger. On this portion, those who have a big forehead, they can apply it here, the highlighter. Those who have a smaller forehead like me, they can apply it at the corner instead of applying it in the middle. Yes, so you can see how naturally I am glowing. Use the puff again. Now, those who are having an oily skin, they can set it with a powder. But I am actually not going to set with a powder. And instead of that, I'll be using the setting spray again. Alright, so I am almost done. And for my eyeliner, I'm not going to use any eyeliner because I want that natural look. And for my lash, I'll be using Great Lash Maybelline Clear Transparent Gel. You all can also apply eyelashes with a glue. Careful. This is actually enhancing your eyelash, but at the same time, this is giving you a natural finish. And for my lip, I'll be using the blush again. The cap just fall. Yes, so that's how you get a natural no makeup look or a Korean glass skin look. As you can see, you can zoom in and you can see, yes, this is absolutely looking like my skin. And if someone wants to go a little extra, then they can apply a blush foundation. That is a blush powder. on the top of it to make it, more glowy. Can also apply a natural shade or a nude shade lipstick. Can apply a liner over here, this waterline, the upper waterline, but I don't want to put it much. So I'll be right back after I'm done with my hair and I will reveal my final look. So yeah, I am back with my hair done. So I have soft curled my hair and I am ready for pandal hopping with my friend in the Sashti evening or in the daytime of Sashti. And please do let me know how many of you have tried this or are going to try with their favorite outfit. And do let me know in the comment section. Do like, share and subscribe. Bye. See you in the next video.